Second only to marry the tunnel boring machine, a new South Trestle Bridge between HRBT South Island and where the superstructure meets land at Willoughby Spit is the most talked about piece of construction at the HRBT expansion project.
This is South Trestle. This one structure will be future eastbound and westbound, unlike the existing that's two separate bridges.
One bridge instead of two, 8 lanes wide, and that's not all.
We've raised the deck about 25 to 30 feet above the existing, and we're going out to approximately 145 feet in total width.
Dan Lord, Deputy Construction Manager for the HRBT expansion project, explains why the superstructure needs to be higher.
We've raised the bridge deck to get it up away from the water. We've also increased the span lengths of the structure, so the fewer substructure elements in the water, fewer components to deteriorate.
Since the existing trestles were built, there have been advancements in materials used to construct bridges, which means they'll have a longer lifespan and be more durable.
So the concrete we're using these days are higher in strength, lower in permeability, and the reinforcement being used inside of the concrete is more impervious to deterioration. So on this project, we're using stainless steel for a majority of our reinforcing, but our piles that are being driven into the salt water are reinforced with carbon fiber reinforced polymer, which will not corrode in the salt water.
That's a big deal around here.
Absolutely.
Creating this superstructure takes 497 beams, 372 piles, and more than 10 football fields of 9-inch thick bridge deck. Because bridge decks expand in the heat and contract in the cold, the new trestle also incorporates tooth expansion joints into the design to adjust to movements caused by temperature fluctuations. The tooth joints include a drainage system to collect rainfall from the roadway. The greatest challenge in building the new superstructure has not necessarily been in the actual construction, but rather in the phasing of the project.
So Dan, I can see where the new trestle ends there. Where are you going with that?
Well, when we talk about the complicated phasing of the project, Paula, that is an end result of the phasing. Because we're committed to keeping traffic flowing in a 2-lane pattern, the contractor has built out the new bridge as far as he can go while maintaining traffic. So the next phase of the project is to move eastbound traffic onto the new structure. That'll vacate the existing structure and allow the contractor to extend the work you see over there.
Meanwhile, that tilted NASCAR-looking curve on the new trestle? No worries. That's to improve safety and provide traction while motorists maintain highway speed and to allow for roadway drainage. I'm Paula Miller, Communications Director for the HRBT Expansion Project.